Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be doing a preview or review of the BitTorrent client Qbittorrent. To start off with, I'm just going to go into the options tab and quickly go through all these. I may come back to it, but you guys can pause the video and just read this if you want to. Okay, now I've done that, I'm going to talk about the columns. So here's a list of all the columns that you can have. As you can see, there's quite a few of them. Not as many as uTorrent, but a decent amount. I've already added a few onto it, as you can see. I'm going to talk about the added on, completed on, and time active. I really don't like the size of added on, completed on, or time active. As you can see, they are quite bulky. They're just too big. They take up a lot of space. There's just no reason for having it like that. Right now, you can see the date and the time. This could be shortened to like how long it's actually been active. So if it's been active for been added on for like 10 minutes, it can just say 10 minutes or 10M, like time active does, where it says 5H or 3H or even 33 minutes, 3M. It can just do something like that. It's just no reason to have it big like this. So that's one of the things that I really just don't like and think that could be changed, but I don't think that he will change it anytime soon. As for the time active one, like I said, I really like the first start of it, but as soon as you get into the brackets, again, there's just no reason for seeded 4. Yeah, this could be just changed to an S or maybe ST for like seed time or seeded time, whatever. Just or even no letters at all, just brackets and a number. It's just better. There's no reason for it to be as big as that. So we've gone through a few of the things I don't like. There are more, but I'm going to talk about some good stuff now. Straight away, right at the top, you can see search box. This is not to search for torrents, it's just to search within your torrents. As you can see, it's filtered out some of the torrents. So I like that. I don't think a lot of clients have that option. As you can see, a padlock next to it. That will lock Qbittorrent. This is quite good if you've got more than one person using the PC. For me though, I don't really use it because I'm the only one that uses this PC. And then we're going to talk about the contents of the torrents. So we've got some buttons down at the bottom where it says general, tracker, peers, HTTP sources, and then content. Right now we're in content. And then at the top you've got select all, select none, and another search box. Does exactly the same thing as the top one, but it searches within a selected torrent. I think that these two buttons could be moved down here. Same with the content search. It could be moved down here. It's just taking up more room. There's just no need for it. It can save space. Now we're going to go through all these other ones. They're pretty much exactly the same as all the other clients out there, really. Nothing special. Or maybe they could have add a button on here that will hide this box, because I don't know about you guys, but I just don't use it. I don't use these buttons or the content search. Now we're going to talk about these over here, which says labels, status, and trackers. You can hide these if you don't like them. I prefer to keep a few of them at least hidden. I don't normally keep trackers shown. I hide it. but I'm going to leave it shown for now. So I'm just playing with these for a second. Okay, so now I've got a few torrents seeding, and some of them are within a label. So we're going to go into the label. So now we're only showing ones with that label. And now I'm going to click on seeding. As you can see, it didn't show the torrents that are not labeled and are seeding. So I'm going to go on unlabeled, and there they are. So these do act as separate, where uTorrent, if you click on seeding, it would automatically show all the torrents that are just seeding. But on Qbittorrent, it will show the ones within the label that you have selected, or within the tracker that you have selected, that are seeding. And it, so it doesn't treat these as just one single clickable option. They are separate in their own way, which I think is brilliant when dealing with a lot of different torrents. If you're wondering why I stopped seeding these, is because I don't plan to keep these on air. I only downloaded these for the video. This is a virtual machine as well, so it's not always active. Another thing that I don't like is the create a torrent option. So if we were to create a torrent within here, I'm just going to use a text document. As you can see straight away, it does not fill in the name. For people that create a lot of torrents, this can be quite bothersome. I'm going to show another program now that will create torrents as well, and you can see how it handles this. This is NB Torrent Creator. I've already done a video about this. I tend to use this with Qbittorrent. For all the people that do think that I'm just ragging on Qbittorrent, I'm not. It's my default one. I use it. So I've selected the torrent, and I click create, and as you can see, it's automatically filled in the name. The name comes from the file that I use. So if the file wasn't called new text document, it would just automatically change to the name. Like if it was called Avengers, this down here would automatically be called Avengers as well. So it's not just a new text document all the time. So hopefully they'll change that in the future, because without that, I'm literally forced to use the other one, because when you create a lot of torrents, it's just typing the name every single time. It's just a waste of time. There's no need. So just gonna quickly go through this again. The languages, you can see you've got a lot in here. You can change what to do when double clicking the torrents, and depending on their state as well. You can change the color of the icon down in the corner. And this right here, append the labels of the torrents to the save path. So right now, some of these have got test as the label. These will be moved into a file called test, because that's the label name, as you can see. Here they are. They're all in there. uTorrent only moves these into a subfolder based on the label once the torrent reaches 100%. If a torrent is already at 100%, it will not move the torrent. Qbittorrent does move the torrent no matter what state the torrent is. So I'm going to unlabel these now, and you can see them move back into the other folder. As you can see, they're gone. One of them got left behind. I'm not exactly sure why. I see. That's why I didn't remove the label from one of them. So here we go. And it got moved. As you can see, it deleted the folder as well because there was no contents in that folder anymore. So that is just amazing alone. Next we're going to talk about how to set the limits, upload and download. So these are already complete, so I can't set a download limit on them. But for the upload limit, you right click on it and you can just click and it will go up in tens, or you can drag the bar, or you can just type it in. And down at the bottom there is global ones as well. Global download, same sort of thing, and global upload. And there is also an icon right here which you can click it and it will change it to an alternative speed limit, but that is only for the global. So since I've started talking about the alternative speed limit, we'll go in here and finish talking about it. You can add a schedule onto it, and you can change the limits in here as well. If you do add a schedule to it, it will automatically change to this one when it's in the scheduled time, which is pretty nice. Next, I'm going to be talking about when I'm adding a torrent. So I can add a watch folder in here. So right now it's watching the desktop, and any torrents that gets added to the desktop will automatically be added into Qbittorrent. So this one here, I'm just going to copy it and paste it into the desktop, and as you can see, it's going to get automatically added into Qbittorrent. There, it's gone and it's added. There, it's in a pause state because I choose to keep that option enabled. This is pretty good when you plan to mass download torrents. I've already done a video on that. Also, you can just double click the torrents to add them, and it brings up this box. In this box you can change a few options, add a label, select what you want to download, what you don't want to download. What I would like them to do is add a little box down here under label, which is a tick box, and it just says automatically add that label as the default. So if I choose test and then tick the box, any torrent that gets added in the future will automatically add test as the default label. But they don't have that option. I wish they would put it in. What I also wish they would do is change this here, so you can change the location of the labels. So if I wanted my default downloads to be in downloads, but I wanted the labels to be in in another folder like labels. I wish they would implement this. Deluge already handles this in a better way, but I have problems with Deluge, so I can't choose Deluge as my default one. They do have a RSS reader, which is pretty nice. They also have a search engine. This is so you can search for torrents to be added. I don't use it personally. I use private trackers, and I don't know what the sites they use. Chances are it's going to be public ones, so I tend to stay away from those ones whenever possible. But let's have a look at the RSS. So if I had an RSS, I'm not going to do it now, but if I had one, it would show up in here all the new stuff that I could add in. Or I can automatically download through the RSS just by adding a show or whatever, something in here. And that's how you add it in. You can change it, of course. Must not contain, so like if you didn't want 1080p stuff, you can just add 1080p like that. Of course, I'm not going to go too far into this, but I do recommend that people check out the RSS. Hopefully you guys can get it right. Most people do use RSS. It's better for getting a ratio because you can get the stuff straight away as soon as it comes out without having to go on the website, check, and then download it. People that use the RSS tend to have better ratios because they are able to see to the people that don't use the RSS. Now I'm going to be talking about streaming, because you can stream with Qbittorrent. So I've added a new torrent and I want to stream this torrent. What I need to do is right click it and then make sure that these two are checked. Normally when you check the first one, the second one gets checked anyway, as you can see. And then once those two are checked, normally wait a few minutes so it can download a part of the file, and then you click preview file. A box like this will come up and then you choose which one you want to preview. Like, I want to preview that one, then click on preview and it will open it and start streaming. Me personally, I don't like to stream because it messes up other people's download speeds, but in this day and age it doesn't really matter too much. Most people tend to get, you know, full whack, the maximum. It would be nice if Qbittorrent added an extra menu here, like that, a sub menu or whatever, so that there was a few presets on the limits. So if I wanted to limit the upload limit to 100, maybe there could be an option like this where it says 10, 20, 50, 100, and then I can just click 100 for upload or download. I know that uTorrent does that. They also add it with within the upload limit column, so I could just right click here and that sub menu would come up, but Qbittorrent doesn't do that. I believe that's everything. Check out my other videos, like, comment, subscribe. Stay safe. Thanks for watching.